All right, so that's it. Thank you, my man. All right, get that guy out of here and go home, get warm. Get the wind, go home. That's it.
HitFirstBoxing.com. We in the house. Robert Garcia in the house. He got his young blood over here, Andrew Ruiz. Andrew Ruiz, man, he fight at what, 140?
140. He was 138 yesterday, but yeah, he's a 140 pounder.
I mean, talk about your fighter right here.
135 one day. We'll never know.
You want to bring him down to 135?
Well, he was 138.
At 138.
In a while.
Since my second fight.
Yeah, he was 138, so that means that probably dropped to 135.
You got 7 wins, huh, kid?
Maybe think about it.
First things first.
140, he's 140.
First things first, let me check my phone. Let's see if Floyd announced that fight, yo, man. I don't see nothing on it, man. You think the fight is happening with Floyd and Pacquiao?
Now I do believe so. If you asked me a month ago, I would have told you I never seen that fight happening, but I think it's going to happen. I think Floyd is just, he calls the shots. He's the only one that could have the whole boxing world frozen. He's the only one that could actually tell Barbero you can't say anything. He could tell Pacquiao, he could tell Roach, he could tell everybody involved with the opposite team not to say anything until he makes the announcement. And he's the only one that has the power to do it. You know, nothing but, I guess we got to respect that too.
Robert, you have an army of fighters. I mean, we could just keep on going with the names of fighters, from Mikey Garcia to Maidana to Nonito Donaire. I mean, I think Rubio, am I right?
We have a lot of fighters, man. Our gym is full of fighters. A lot of top fighters, world champions like Gradovic, Cuellar, to prospects like Andrew Ruiz. You know, we have our gym is full of a lot of talent. You know, we have a lot of trainers that are doing a great job with all my guys. You know, we have guys fighting big fights in the next couple of months. You know, Ivan Redcatch will be fighting for the title eliminator April 10th. So, you know, we got big fights coming up.
You got the Russian Mexican.
We got the Russian. He's fighting April 25th in London. So, you know, we gotta
Nonito Donaire, he's gonna be fighting in the Philippines.
He's gonna be fighting in the Philippines. I won't be at that one because it's in the Philippines, and I gotta stay home and take care of the rest of my team. But yeah, he's fighting in the Philippines sometime in March, I believe.
Mikey Garcia, what's up with him, man? Any fights coming up? It's been a minute.
Nothing right now. You know, we thought you know, at the beginning of the year, we thought everything was gonna be resolved. Things are still not resolved. Hopefully the next couple of weeks we should know something, you know. But, you know, I've been thinking like that since January started, you know. In the next couple of months, the next couple of weeks, you know, we're already going towards the end of February and we still don't know nothing. Hopefully soon, you know, that Mikey's been training, Mikey's in shape, Mikey's ready to fight as early as March. Hopefully we could get something going.
Robert, the word on the streets, fight Ruslan Provodnikov and Lucas Matesi. Looks like that fight is happening. How you see that one going down?
That's going to be a really good fight, you know. And I read it could be on the same card. Well, not the same card because they're going to do split venues, but in the same HBO card with Terrence Crawford and Lucas Matesi versus Provodnikov on the same night. What can I tell you, man? That's a fight that
explosive.
Boxing fans, boxing people enjoy. You know, they're gonna love it, and it's not a pay-per-view fight. It's not a big fight, and it could turn out to be a much better fight than a big pay-per-view fight.
Could be fight of the year.
That fight, you know, it has fight of the year written all over it. You know what I mean? It's a fight that everybody's gonna enjoy. They're gonna love. And you know, hopefully the best man win. But it's a fight that there's no losers there. You know, these guys win or lose, they come back to give everybody great fights.
Robert, fight of the year we're talking about. I mean, Al Heyman came in hard for the year 2015. NBC Sports, Spike TV, all these fights that's coming on. I mean, you got Danny Garcia fighting, you know, Lamont Peterson. You got Broner, man. I mean, Molina, all these fights, man, are happening. What are your thoughts on this whole thing?
Look, right now it's kind of good to see something like this happening, but it also hurts a little bit to see that there's so many fights that are even getting harder to be made. Whoever Al Haymon has, they're fighting each other and nobody else. That's the problem. They don't fight any top-ranked fighters, and it looks like they might not even be fighting any golden boot fighters anymore. So that's why he's signing so many, which is good for them and good for boxing. With all the dates, all the TV channels that he's getting, it's great. It's great for somebody to start doing something like this for all the fighters. They're gonna be busy. They're gonna be fighting often. So it's good, but it also hurts a little because there's so many fights that we won't be able to see.
But I think there's going to be that day when those walls will have to break and they're going to have to work together. I think there's going to be that day when they're going to have to work together somehow because, or the federation's got to step up and do mandatory fights.
When was the last time they did something like that? It's been a while, back in the 80s, 70s, 80s. Early 90s, it was the fighters were proud to become world champions because they got to defend it against their number one opponent, because they have a mandatory, because they have a title eliminator. Right now, nowadays, nobody really cares about that. You have 2-3 champions in each weight division. You have actually 4 champions in each weight division, but now each title has an interim title, a super champion. So you could have 3 champions at the same association. Is it hurting boxing? No, because they're still active, they're still getting paid, they're still making money. But it does make a little more. It does kind of seem like nobody really cares about titles anymore.
Last question. Tomorrow, Gennady Golovkin fighting Murray. How you see that one going down?
Golovkin is already proof to me and everybody in boxing that he's a real deal. I don't see him having any problems against Murray. I think he knocks him out within 6 or 7 rounds. Golovkin's a real deal. He's a real deal.
Yes.
He's got all the potential of becoming the next biggest superstar in boxing. He could be as big as Pacquiao became, moving up in weight. The only problem with Triple G might be opponents. He doesn't have the opponents that Pacquiao had. Pacquiao had all those opponents since he was fighting at the 130, with Marquez, Barrera, Morales, all those big names that he fought with. Then when he moved up in weight, beating guys like Ricky Hatton, knocking out Cotto, De La Hoya, that made him the biggest star out there. Triple G might have that problem because he doesn't have those type of opponents. But I think he's got the likes of being even as good or even better than Pacquiao. But like I said again, I'll repeat again. His opponents, it's what might hurt him. Because I seen him fight in LA when he fought Rubio, and 90% of the fans that were there were Mexican. They went crazy. They went crazy. I had never seen something like that for a young fighter that people still don't really know, but. I don't know how many people was there because they had to put extra bleachers to fit more people. People were standing up, so I have no idea how many tickets they sold, but it was unbelievable.
Julio Chavez Jr. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He's fighting Andre Fonfara. I don't know what weight class they do in that fight. I mean, I know Andre Fonfara is a light heavyweight.
They probably do it a light heavy. We're probably 175, maybe catch weight 72, 73. I don't know, somewhere around there.
Because Julio walks around that weight class pretty much because he can't go down.
He walks around a little bit more than that. I'm here. Robert, I'm here.
Do you have a wristband?
Yes, I do.
Perfect.
How you see that one going down?
Well, Chavez should be able to pull it up, but it won't be easy, especially after a year layoff. That might hurt him. And Favre is not an easy. It's not a walk in the park. He might give him trouble. Plus, he's a good boxer. He's tall. He's got skills. So it's gonna be an interesting fight.
You watched the fight when he fought Adonis Stevenson from Farmer?
It won't be an easy fight. So it's interesting to see how Chavez comes back with a new manager, new TV. Both here in the United States and in Mexico, because I just read he's going to the opposite to TV Azteca. He left TV Azteca to go to Televisa, which is big. It's like HBO and Showtime here.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So he did the same thing here in the United States, and he did
in Mexico.
So there's so many changes. So we'll see how everything goes.
Robert,
he should do good.
Last words for your fans worldwide. I know this is one of the longest interviews I've done in my life, man.
Thanks for all the support, man. I really appreciate it. You know, all my whole team really appreciates it. My fighters, my assistant trainers, everybody does a great job. Hopefully they keep supporting and giving us the best.
One of the best trainers in the world, man. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.